starting with the control panel. So to turn it on, you press here and it's on. So to have lights, you press here, now you have lights inside the camper. To have water, you press here to have water inside, and the water pump is working. A few more features. If you press here, it tells you how much is the voltage for your driving cabin. Here is the voltage for the state of the battery for the leisure area. Here's how much water you have, fresh water, 33%. We need to fill it up. Temperature inside has a sensor here that gives you the temperature. And this is an external warning light you can turn on and off. And this is your main control panel. Now, what we recommend while you're driving, either turn everything off, or if you have passengers and if it's in the evening, you might want to keep the lights on, but mainly turn it off. In terms of energy, this is a self-contained camper, so which means that you don't need to be connected to mains. Electricity just runs everything on solar. There's a solar panel right here on top of us, which charges the battery here. Without being connected to mains, everything works. Lights work, there's USB chargers, there's 12 volts ports here, and all of these will work for you, including the fridge, but we'll talk about the fridge later on. If you are connected to mains, then you have 220 volts available, and that's where these big white, your normal mains power that you'll have at home. So that's it. We're now going to talk about the lights that you have here in the camper. You have your main lights here. And remember, the lights will only work if your panel is on and your lights selector is on as well. So you have here with all the main lights of the camper. Underneath the kitchen, you have another light. Underneath the sitting area, you have another light. There's an additional light here, and there's more lights inside the toilet. The switch is underneath here, and there's an additional light here as well. There are more lights, reading lights there in your main sleeping area, and also on the Luton. Once you go to sleep, you might, everything is dark. So you might have kiddies, or you might just want to make sure that people are able to still navigate here around. Here there's an additional switch. And when I turn on, and if we look at the floor, as I'm turning on, there's some blue lights around the floor. Turning it off, turning it on. At night, this is super useful because it's pitch dark if you're camping somewhere remote, and it still allows you to navigate inside the camper and go to the toilet or get to the fridge to get something. Hope you don't.